Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be looking at the Faction Survival Road, which is going to be an event that's upcoming, and it's called Nightmare Challenge. We'll just read through the post and it says, "Greetings survivors, we're happy to announce an exciting new event, Faction Survival Road Nightmare Challenge. Faction Survival Road Nightmare Challenge is a limited time survival road tournament that has the difficulty and rewards dramatically increased. Players will have their skills and teams put to the test in what is the most difficult survival road experience we've ever created. Expect to face seemingly unbeatable teams that will force players to think strategically about team composition and combat approach." So first up, the Nightmare Challenge event format is, the format of the Nightmare Challenge is similar to other survival road tournaments with the following updates. The difficulty at all stages is significantly higher and both milestones and rank rewards are significantly increased. The base amount of survival road points rewarded for every stage will be 1. Thus, completing uncompleted stages will be the best way for players to amass points for rank rewards. Each survival road level, bronze, silver, gold, will now have 50 stages in Nightmare Challenge instead of the standard 25 stages at each level. So before there were 125 stages over the course of an entire survival road, now there are going to be 250 stages instead. And it does seem that you cannot farm points. So once you've completed the entire survival road, that's it, you're done. There's nothing more you can do, and you amassed the total amount of points that you actually can for your faction. The start of the first event is going to be Monday, May the 13th at 10 AM, and the end of the first event is going to be Wednesday, May 15th at 10 PM. These times will most likely be Pacific time, which is -8 UTC if you need to Google that start time. Now we'll move on to the rewards, which is what a lot of people obviously are going to be interested in. The milestone rewards seem a bit weird, they seem pretty decent, but they're the same for every single tier. So unless every single tier is just as difficult as the tier before, then that's a bit of a shame, if I'm honest. It could just be that every single stage and every single tier is just as difficult as each other, and that you're just basically going to be completing 50 stages, getting a stage reward there, and then moving on to the next stage. Same sort of difficulty. It does say it's nightmare mode. It could get more difficult, but the fact that it's 4,000 lead tokens, 4 epic trainers, and 2 random gold mods for each stage is very weird. We'll have to wait and see if the difficulty scales over the stages. And here are the rank rewards as well, and for first place you get 10 Liliths and 8 Ulysses, which is comparable to something like cross-region war, to be honest. And the second reward, 6 whetstones, 6 double holsters, 6 magazine bandoliers, and 6 hockey masks is nothing to be sniffed at. That's a lot of gear. Everybody in first place also receives 20,000 faction assault tickets, and that's to every single person in your faction. So if you have a 30-player faction at that point, it would be 600,000 tickets, and that's enough to run 2 tier 6 faction assaults. Now the Liliths, Ulysses, and gear scales all the way down to 11th to 20th place, where then it drops off to the next tier down in gear for 21st to 50th. This is maybe a little bit of a shame, just the one hole to pick in this, in that it could have been 2 of each for 11th to 20th, and then 1 of it each for 21st to 50th, just so everyone's getting the same sort of gear tier. But that tier of gear is still very useful, so at least they're getting something there. Now as you can see down the bottom, it says note on rank rewards: in the event of a tie, the faction that achieved the point count first will win the rank reward. Now you have to understand that because you can only score 250 points each and there's no way to farm the event, if everyone within a faction scores 250, that's who wins the tournament. If every single player in a faction finishes every stage, it's whoever does it first, not whoever can snipe. There's no sniping at the end, it's whoever completes it first. So if you can quick and you can finish it within the first like 4 or 5 hours, you could potentially seal a win really quickly in this tournament. So that's the end of this video. Do tell me what you think about Faction Survival Road, the Nightmare Challenge. It's going to be more difficult. It could be quite a nice challenge. I'll probably try and stream just a little bonus stream once this is live, just to sort of check out what it's like. It will be very short, but it'll be a couple of hours. I will say that, but it can sometimes turn into a 4-hour stream, we'll see. But that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.